Jack, the news that Paul's going to be joining up with Scotland, just be proud of the way that he's worked his way into the reckoning there.
Yeah, I mean, delighted for him. I think it's a tremendous honour to be called up by your country, and I think obviously I've been a long part of that journey with him, if you like, because I worked with him at the Barton a long time ago for both of us. So I think for him to progress his career from Queen's Park onwards and to get to this stage of playing well with us consistently and get that international recognition is fantastic. I think the next stage will be for him is obviously to achieve a cap when he's away with the group.
What did you make of the game last night?
It's a game where the result was the be all and end all for us. I think that winning that match and taking us another step closer to qualifying for a major championship was of the utmost importance, irrespective of how it came around. So delighted for Steve and his players that they achieved that victory, and obviously have a huge game now in November to look forward to.
Still a bit of disappointment for Ophir. Quite close to that first penalty, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not really. I would love to say I did, but I think yeah, for me, I wanted Scotland to win the game and progress, and I suppose for Ophir, he kept a clean sheet through the game, and then he was unfortunate obviously with John's penalty, but and got close to others, but no, just naturally delighted that Scotland have progressed.
With the 19s and Josh Doig down there, it was obviously a tough situation for them. Have you spoken to Josh, and is it a situation he is going to have to isolate now?
At present he is, but we are seeking clarification. I think that there is. I think that they've all been placed into period of self-isolation while we await further guidance, because we have to operate in a bubble. Hence the reason why when Alex had a positive test, obviously we were able to continue to play games, and we've seen that thereafter as well. So it would go against what we've worked with to date if he wasn't available for us for 14 days. But we'll await confirmation. They said we've had no further clarity on that, and he's back up in Edinburgh, and we said we'll hopefully have news over that in the coming day or so.
It's just a wait and see for him, but obviously not in the immediate games coming up.
Yeah, so I mean it doesn't affect too much tomorrow, because we always we aren't expecting him back with us until next weekend. But obviously when we start to look at that, then we would like to have him available for us. But as I said, we're awaiting news on that.
How tricky is it when you, for the team, when you make so many changes? You've had a lot of consistency of selection in the league so far. Is it tough for the guys who come in with maybe a bit of expectation on them that they're to keep the momentum going?
I mean, I think they were all excited to play, and I think a lot of them individually did fine in the game. It is different that when you've not been playing regularly, that just being into that flow of playing games both mentally and physically. So it's never easy. So I think the fact that the early part of the game, I thought we were very good. We lost our way a little bit in it, but we still achieved the victory. So I think players can take confidence from that, the ones that haven't been playing regularly, because we have had a lot of consistency about our selection this season. I think we've used the fewest numbers, I think, in Premiership games. So these games are always going to give people opportunity, and since these games, the number of players we've had called up, we've got some more injuries, so we're down. I think we've got 15 fit players for tomorrow, and that's including 2 or 3 younger ones. So players are going to get the opportunity to play a good run of games, and it will hopefully benefit them moving forward as well.
So it's a chance for the guys to get another go and build some momentum themselves then.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's some of them that'll knock out the 3 consecutive games, and 6 days that will be by the time we get the Forfar game finished. So that in itself will be good for them. Keeps them engaged mentally, physically. It'll be good for them because they'll have got exertion that you can try your best to replicate, but it's almost impossible to do so to what they'll get from a game. So it'll stand them in good stead, as I said, because we are operating with a smaller squad, so we're going to need them through the course of the season.